So I thought I'd make a compilation of all the biggest hits that I've had recently that I haven't uploaded to the channel as single videos. There's quite a few different vids in here. It's biggest hits or kind of interesting hits, but they're all over 150x, so enjoy the watching. So the next few are from my phone. Annoyingly with this one is I got the bonus. Couldn't believe the multipliers often go up to 6 and 3 and even higher in the base game, but couldn't believe it actually dropped the bonus in as well. So absolutely great start, and yeah, by the end it's quite disappointing what I actually get. Already, you know, at 9 and 3 with only 3 spins gone, you're thinking, God, it's going to go off here if the two characters just come together. There's no sound the next, so I sat in bed next to the missus, so yeah, I've sent a screenshot off to someone and to say, look how, look what I'm starting with. It was when I was on an amazing run as well. This, so yeah, and 5 spins in, multiplies up to 12 and 5. Just need them to come together, and it's going to go off. So it's not often you kind of bemoan a 200x win, but the way the multipliers are and the way it could have gone off, it really annoyed me this one. I've had the multipliers higher than this and hit next to nothing as well. I've had them at 1 at 21 and 1 at 19 before, and I didn't really get much off it because the characters just didn't come in. But really annoyed on this one because yeah, it could have just done so much more. Just one blue there and the 10 and the 15 together with the blues and a multiple of them would have gone absolutely mental. But 200 quid off an 80p stake, you can't complain. It's pretty quick. I've got the phone in portrait mode, landscape mode, sorry. I'm not even sure why I was filming it because it's on Reactoonz and it wasn't a guaranteed hit. And it's not actually the Garga that gives me the big hit. Not actually sure why I was filming at this point, but for once I captured something decent on my phone, so was pretty happy with that. Just about make it out there. 15 of the greens with a ×2 for 700x. And get the Garga out as well, but he doesn't do much.
Right in the centre again.
Decent win though for 40p.
That was a 40p.
Next up's on my phone again. Not sure why I wasn't using the Bandicam to film this one, but thankfully I caught it on my phone. I think I was filming it to send off the vid on WhatsApp to somebody, because we were debating whether I should cash out or not. Yeah, and hit this wild on both sides with the speedboats. And I think at this point I'd already said I'm up to 200 odd quid because I got a decent hit just before this. And at what point should I cash out? I think, you know, because normally get a little bit up off a small deposit and just would immediately cash out. And yeah, this then told me, yeah, you may as well cash out now with a big profit. Next up then is Who's the Bride. I've put all 4 in one window because you don't want to watch 4 back-to-back bonuses on Who's the Bride. All on low stake, 18p, 27p's, because I'm slowly building up to the Wildline each time. Start off on 9p, do 50 bonuses, 18p, 50 bonuses, and then 27p, 50 bonuses, and keep going until I hit a Wildline. And the one in the bottom right on 27p is my 3rd Wildline doing this, and seems to return profit each time I do this. And true to form, the Wildline seems to come in about every 150 bonuses. The other ones are Retriggers that you get along the way, and you seem to get a Retrigger in the bonus every 50 bonuses or so as well, and they tend to pay quite well. Most of the time it's on Race Casino because it's good to get the cash back from there because it just gives you extra play time. Obviously on this game it's a dead or a live clone, so the majority of the bonuses are pretty dog shit, but it's quite nice when you get a Retrigger or a Wildline. Tends to pay quite nicely. The one at top right is really frustrating because it has an amazing setup, but just doesn't quite drop it in. Top left and bottom left are quite similar, aren't they? The Wildline's ready. Sadly, when the Retrigger comes, it just puts it on the wrong bloody rail. So the top left didn't even Retrigger, but still paid quite well because it was 5 of a kind with a 2x for every spin from quite an early one, from quite early on in the spins. But top right, just unbelievable. Like, how is it not hitting her? How's it just not dropping the wilds in the right place? Nine wilds on the screen and not a single wild line at top right. It's crazy. 10 wilds on the screen, it's still not a wild line. There's barely any space. But still a very decent win at the top right, 777x I think. And then bottom right, wild line on the last bloody spin, typical. But he just dropped that in a bit earlier. Still a 1150x though. Above Casino Dreams now on 6 Acrobats playing £1.35 stake. It's basically a break to bank clone. Yeah, pays amazingly in the bonus when you hit even just 3 of a kind off. And like I've got there, the character symbols. So a nice 270x there, and because obviously I'm on a bigger stake of 135, it's a pretty decent win. So I missed the actual win on this next one. Playing Survivor, got a 240 quid, so 300x base game hit. Purples across with the 3x multiplier, and there was a couple of purples doubling up. So, and this was at a stage when Survivor was just refusing to bonus, but it was still a nice win in the base. It tends to do this. When it doesn't bonus, it still gives you the big hits in the base, which is why I love it. I did lose quite a bit after this, chasing the bonus on this and some other sites, and it just would not come in. Thousands of spins. It normally only takes 200. So playing wild, catching the LV weekend tournament as usual. A couple of weeks they've excluded this game recently, which is quite annoying. So I had to settle for Millionaire. Not a massive win at a 170x, but put me up to third in the tournament, and I think I dropped one place down and got 50 quid bonus off that, which I played out, and don't think I got through the wagering. But always finish in the top 5 on them tournaments. Next up, Pig Wizard. Played this in early April. And yeah, never played it before. It's such a weird game, never played it since, but on 40p this is not a bad bonus. Quite a quirky game, quite different. Yeah, so quite a different take on the Megaways. You can see how it could go off when you have the 7x multiplier, and this it basically sticks to the 6 reel with a decent symbol. So good old Capt Venture, not one I play that regularly anymore. When I first started playing, I used to play this on £2 a go, and I just don't know how it didn't used to break my balance. But it's quite a long one, this, so yeah, yeah, get ready for a few Retriggers. Next one then is Book of Tut, Pragmatics version of Book of Dead. Yeah, I found this really hard to bonus in the past, and this, after going many spins on it on demo, I thought, why not give it a crack on real, and thankfully give it a decent symbol and did quite well.